Hi guys, welcome to RCTV-UK Roundup and News. This is the second episode. I've got myself some notes again. Things are going to be a little bit rough and ready until I get in the swing of things. And hopefully, if it looks like you guys are wanting more of this, then I'll step up my game a bit and I'll get an auto cue and so on. And the delivery of this will be a lot better. Okay, I'm getting on with it. Right. First up, something that happened for RCTV this week, which really knocked me for six, really. I wasn't expecting to hear on the Flight Test podcast, RCTV UK getting a mention. We were mentioned in a sort of conversation on there about good ways to find stuff out about the hobby and stuff. And Fred Provost, I hope I've got your name right, Fred, also known as the Flying Monkey on the Flight Test website, gave us a shout out. And I was in here building, and if you haven't experienced the Flight Test podcast yet, go on to the Flight Test website and check out podcasts. If you're into RC, flight, quadcopters, planes, scratch builds, there's so much on there. And they have interesting guests and they talk about the stuff that's happening with the FAA with regards to regulating our hobby. And, you know, it is a really great place, full of like-minded people that are really willing to go that extra mile to help you out. I've been a good, fan of Flight Test for quite a long time. I've spoken to Chad and David Vinderstall a couple of times, and they seem like really nice guys, and I love what they're doing. So to hear RCTV UK get a mention on there, that was a real buzz for me. I'll just roll in the clip of that now.
There's been some amazing stuff on there. There's some guys that are just constant, frequent reporters on there that do reviews and things. RC UK TV. If you haven't been onto the Flight Test articles section, check them out. They're out of the UK and they do great articles.
Okay, so heligraphics.com, which is a channel and I'm guessing it's a website as well, had a fantastic video that I saw last week where they tow a bobby car, you call it, I guess, to us in the UK it'd be like a go-kart, like a little, almost like a child's toy go-kart. They towed it at 80 kilometres an hour at the Salzburg race circuit. And as you can see from the footage now, it looked like the guys had a load of fun, but I really take my hat off to the guy that was being towed on the bobby cart. He had a car behind him with camera crew and a helicopter pilot in it. And out in front of him was a big sort of, I guess it was a sort of 600 sized helicopter with blades whirling around. And he was doing 50 mile an hour or 80 kilometres an hour. So fair play to you. Another thing that took my attention this week was this hoverbike from Malloy Aeronautics. It's an interesting story how the guy got into it. I understand that his father was already in the industry and he kind of crossed over from liking the quadcopter stuff, and then he's come up with it. He's come up with a concept of a bike that can be ridden in the air with controls similar to those of a helicopter. Well, I've always been a motorbike fan, and the thought of being able to ride a motorcycle type craft in the sky, now that would be FPV, wouldn't it? So, as I'm talking about these, as usual, I'll pop up some links, one side or the other behind me, and there'll be graphics for them, and all the links to these will be in the description below the video. So, onto my favourite videos of the week. First up, it's the FPV Night Rider flight from Riser with a Coptergeist 250. fantastic video there from Riser. Really enjoy his channel. I've been watching him for a long time, and he absolutely swears by that Coptergeist 250. You know, I'm hearing a lot of positive things about that frame. Another one, Blackout 330 Cobra 2000 kV by Metal Danny. Now, Metal Danny is one of the Blackout team pilots. He's flying this 330 sized Cobra with 2000 kV motors, and as you can see from the footage here, absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible. The pace of the video, the editing, the flying, really great video, so well done Metal Danny. We got another video here from Nick Miller, who has started a thing called the Mini Quad Club. Nick's got a Facebook page if you want to check out the Mini Quad Club. There will be a link to that below this video. Spanky Mini Quad, and the video is called Exhale, and some naughty words, so I won't be saying those. Great video, Nick, really enjoyed watching that. Some good honest crashes in there, which we all love to see. Now, from Blackout the Drunk's channel, the best of Blackout, and it's been edited by a young chap who's running a new channel called Fly That Jam. I'll put a link to Fly That Jam's channel in the description, and Blackout the Drunks. If you, I'm guessing if you're into quadcopters, you're going to have already seen that. Fly That Jam's got a really new channel, but the guy can really edit, and he looks like he's really into his RC stuff. That channel is definitely going to be worth taking a look at, in my opinion. Before I announce the winner, I just want to say happy birthday to Paul from BMS Web, and there's also a great video out this week from Paul Thomas and one of their friends flying the Zeta FX61 Phantoms in formation. Thomas hasn't flown the wing for a while, and you can see he was really pleased to get it up in the air, and there's some really nice footage on there, and I'm intrigued to see what those setups are and find out a little bit more about this FX61. So if you haven't already said hello to Paul, pop over to BMS Web's channel and wish him happy birthday. When you get older, you need all the help you can get. So finally wrapping up this week, my video of the week has to be Metal Danny's Blackout 330 Cobra 2000 kV video. The whole package, the editing, as I said before, the editing, the pace of the video, it wasn't overly complicated. There was some fantastic flying in there. And I'm a big fan as well, you know, so well done Metal Danny. You've won absolutely nothing apart from the title of Video of the Week. A little bit thin on the ground on news this week, guys. I've been out filming away from home and the video's late, but I did say that it would be sometime between Friday and Sunday, depending on my schedule. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Malc Barnard for RCTV-UK. Bye for now.
Bye.